So Pastor Chris Okafor has publicly come out to ask for forgiveness from Doris Ogala. You know, we all know the story that transpired between Doris Ogala and Pastor Chris Okafor. And also he's asking the general public to forgive him, you know, in any way he have offended or sinned against any man, woman, or girl, you know, in the past. So I want to commend him that for that kind of boldness that he has to come to the public to kneel in the altar. I just hope they are all genuine and I hope they are all from his heart. Okay. I want to say here is to hear is human, but to forgive is divine. All right. But also, Pastor Chris, you understand the fact that for every sin committed against humanity or against God, irrespective of the level of forgiveness that you have asked for, the consequences of those sins will definitely be melted on you. Definitely. God will forgive you. Humanity can forgive you. But you see the consequences to those sins, they can never, you know, they can never go without answering the call of nature. All right. So I am aware, I should be aware that he knows what I'm talking about. You know, since he said he's a man of God, as he claimed. So now, there are lots of controversies apart from Doris Ogala's issue in the public domain. There are lots of public controversies in the public. There's one guy, Prof something in South Africa, who also is dragging Pastor Chris. Then also Pastor Chris's lawyer, or they have filed a petition against Very Dark Man because Very Dark Man invited Pastor Chris' daughter, you know, and brought out some expose. You know, so what I would just say basically here is, Pastor Chris, if you are a wise man, if you are wise, because the Bible says that wisdom is profitable to direct. If you are a wise man, I will advise you to go and make a perfect restitution with your wife, with your children, your ex-wife, and your children that you have with her, and settle them, or just find a way to just make sure that they are happy. The other guy in South Africa, because a lot of expose the guy is bringing, this shows that they are fact, they are true. And even most of the things that Doris Ogala said, because I heard you in your video, you said not all of them are true. I can tell you that at least with what Doris was able to spill out, almost 70 to 80% of her accusation are actually true. All right? Even though we understand the fact that Doris is not a good person. All right? So then the petition you've written, you know, your lawyers have written against Very Dark Man, I will advise you that you should stop that petition. Because now what Doris has done to you is just a tip of the iceberg. If you want to further push that petition against Very Dark Man, because the truth is, Very Dark Man will rubbish you. The guy will drag you well to the public. He will rubbish you. All right, and that is my advice to you. I want to say here that it's good you uphold your calling as you know, those, the Bible says that to he who much is given, much is expected. All right, you don't need, you say you are being called of God, you should be as transparent as, you know, God's representative. You should be prudent, and also you should also be very transparent, because the truth basically is that a lot of people are looking up to you. So now that you have come out to apologize, I want to say that if those apologies were not staged, if they are not dramatic, please follow through the calling of God, you know, and because there are going to be more scandals. A lot of things that you've done in the past will still be coming out gradually. But the truth basically is that just remember that the consequences to these sins and actions that you have taken in the past, they will definitely be melted on you. All right, I say let me bring it to you guys here. For those who have not heard, I couldn't play the video. The video is very long, so I just had to screenshot and put it here. He knelt down in the altar. Share this video, like it, repost it, and click the like button and follow me. I'll see you in my next video. Peace and love.